Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. This is Helman. Okay, so this step that I'm gonna go over, okay, is gonna be the fact finding. Okay, fact finding the fact that what are the needs, the wants, whatever it is, that's gonna pretty much navigate your way to the sale. Is this step? Okay, this step you're gonna find out exactly as far as what's the vehicle going to be used for? What is it? Construction? Is it family? Is it business? Pleasure? That's the question this is going to be asked for. Okay, that's pretty much who the primary driver is. Okay, let's get that out of the way, right? It's if you have a group of people, the best way to figure out who the buyer is, if you haven't by this step yet, you're going to be who's the primary driver? Who's going to be driving the vehicle? Okay, that's a very more important question right there. How many members do you have in the family? Okay, how many of us do we ask this question? Okay, we don't. That's going to be a question because you need this question. Okay, you need this question right here to be answered. That way, later on the road, in case if you need to not be in a third row passenger seat, if the payment's not there, whatever the case may be, you know the answer to already right there. That you can actually go ahead and go back to it and change it. Okay. What do you like or dislike about your current vehicle that you have right now? Okay. Why do we want to ask this question? Well, pretty simple, right? They're going to tell you right then and there what they want, okay, and what they don't want, right? So that way, if he tells you, for example, or he said, you know what, I like the fact that I have a 4x4, okay, or I like the fact that, there's a lot of room in it. Okay, so that way when you look showing them the vehicle or her again, okay, you can use these and show them why they need to pay a little bit more. Okay, why they should pay you a little bit more for this vehicle because it has the following stuff that they just told you why they want this in a vehicle. Okay. Very important, okay? The other one question is a lot of us don't ask, okay, on the fact finding, is how many miles do we drive? How many miles do we drive per year? Let's just say, okay? A lot of folks don't know that, okay? But there might be a time in this transaction, okay, that you might have to switch, for example, from lease to a purchase or purchase to lease, okay? It's important to know this question. How many miles do they drive per year? What do you folks like to do in your spare time? Okay. I wrote this question down here, but a lot of people don't might not ask this to their prospects, but this is a way, okay, on a fact finding. Not only are you trying to build a report, okay, you're trying to find all the exact questions that you're going to ask and get the answers that you want. So that way you have that later on the road in this transaction that you're going to need. Okay, very important. So basically, what will you be using the vehicle for? What does that do for you? Well, the vehicle will help you select to fulfill the need, right? Towing, taking the family on trips, commuting long distance. These are just some of the needs buyers have. So, that'll be a good thing to, like I said, that you're going to have that in there. That now you know what the vehicle is used for. Now you know who the primary driver is. Okay, you know how many people you have in your family. You know the likes and the dislikes of the current vehicle. You know the main important part is here. Okay, is what's your current monthly payment. Okay, couple answers, right? We know what it's going to be. I don't have a payment. Here's my payment. So that they'll tell you. They'll also, some of them will tell you that's kind of the payment I want to stick with, or blah blah blah, or I want it to go up a little bit more, or this is what can. But you're gonna get that answer, asking that question, even though you didn't ask. Okay, so that's very important right there. The current monthly payment. It's much easier to ask for only $2 or $3 a day. Okay, more than $60 more than they're looking for paying. Okay, so ask. That's when it comes to the payment thing. Okay, You know, sometimes I break down that payment all the way to to per days. You know, I'll tell them, come on, you know, it is only 10 cents an hour, right? It doesn't sound like a lot, but I have breaking down all the way to an hour just to try to make a deal. You know, they might laugh at you or whatever you do, but at the same time, you guys are laughing together, you're gonna make a deal over there, okay? So, guys, listen, this is important, okay? It is that the fact finding, a lot of folks skip this. You cannot skip it. Don't not skip this step, okay? That's what happens when you go over to your sales manager or your sales tower, whatever you guys do, okay, whatever you have. But to the gentleman that's giving you guys the numbers, right? Your sales manager, sales tower, it's the same no matter where you're at. These are the questions that they're going to ask you, okay? So be prepared. The questions that they ask, okay, on your fact find, okay? When to do your best time? When is the best time to do a fact find? Well, here, meet and greet is your first, which I already covered in a previous video, okay? This is your step 2, okay? Hopefully, you guys are in the showroom by this time, sitting down, okay? They have refreshments, okay? And you're asking this question, okay? That's the best way to do this, is they're in the showroom, sitting down on a comfort, okay? And you're asking these questions. Okay? Some of these questions could be asked on the lot, right? You're walking on the lot, whatever the case may be. Some of these could be asked there. But I prefer asking all these fact-finding questions while they're sitting in the showroom, okay? And you need to write these down, okay, as they tell you. So, all right, if you guys have, again, any questions or concerns, please go ahead and leave a comment, okay? Again, like my video and share them. I'm doing this on sole purpose just because I want to teach as many of you guys as possible just to make you move to the next step, okay? That's all I'm doing this for. So please share my videos, like them. Other than that, I'm going to see you tomorrow, and we're going to cover the next step. All right? God bless.